The exam at that nursing school in California was very interesting. The paper had 10 questions. 9 questions were about medical science, healthcare, and patient care, but the last question was about the school's sweeper. The examiners had asked the trainee, male and female nurses, write the name of the woman who cleans the school corridors. The students were shocked. This was a medical exam, and such a question seemed strange and unnecessary. During the exam, one student raised his hand. The examiner looked at him and smiled. Yes? The student asked, "Is the last question worth the same marks as the other questions?" The examiner nodded enthusiastically. 100%. The students were even more surprised. As they approached the 10th question, their discomfort grew. They had been studying at the school for 4 years. In those 4 years, every student had seen that sweeper 4 or 5 times a day, but none had ever tried to learn her name. They arrived in the morning and saw her cleaning the corridors with a wiper. When they walked from classroom to laboratory, they saw her cleaning the glass windows. During lunch breaks, she was cleaning the school lawn. By evening, when students left for the hostel, she was emptying dustbins. Whether it was a storm, rain, heat, or cold, they always saw her working on campus. Yet none of the students ever stopped to speak to her. None shook her hand. None asked her name. And this attitude is not limited to just that sweeper. We all have the same mindset. We never try to know the names or lives of people we consider below us in status. We memorize everything about our seniors, their names, parents' names, children's names, even the names of their relatives and friends. But when our attention shifts to the staff below us, we become indifferent. For a director, the deputy director and assistant director are just titles. For those officers, the section officer, assistant, and stenographer become insignificant, not worth remembering by name. Behind them come clerks, peons, watchmen, and sweepers, people who have eyes, noses, ears, hands, and legs like us. But in our minds, they are not people, just like all ducks look the same to us. All hens look the same, all cats look the same. Similarly, all sweepers become just sweepers, all watchmen become watchmen, all peons just peons. Our minds don't even consider the possibility that they might also have names, so we never bother to know or remember them. Our memory works only for the people above us. The same happened with these students. They saw the sweeper every day but never asked her name until exam day. Even on the exam day, she was cleaning the building's windows as usual, but the students kept glancing at her repeatedly. For the first time, they noticed she had henna-colored hair, she was slightly overweight, and one of her eyes was smaller than the other. In the entire class, only one student, Philip, knew her name. He wrote her name, submitted his paper, went outside, shook the sweeper's hand, thanked her respectfully, and left the building. The woman looked at her hand for a long time afterward, because in the history of the college, for the first time, a student had shaken hands with her. Yesterday, I narrated this story to writer Irfan Javed, and he told me a Russian story in return. In Moscow, there was a coachman who picked up professors, high government officials, and doctors from a city square and took them to their destinations. He had been doing this for 15 to 20 years. One day, he didn't show up. His regular passengers took another carriage. He disappeared for 10 days. People kept using another coachman. When he finally returned, he thought his passengers would ask, "Peter, where were you for 10 days?" But to them, he was just a coachman. If he came, fine. If he didn't, they took another. End of story. So no one asked him anything. All day he looked into the faces of passengers, hoping someone would ask about his absence. But no one did. At night, he tied up his carriage, removed the horse's saddle, stroked its back, and said, "My friend, I know you want to ask me why I didn't come for 10 days. My brother, my only son, has died. I raised him with great difficulty. He grew up, fell sick, and died 10 days ago. That's why I couldn't come. But from today, I am regular again." If you think about it, the Moscow coachman, the California sweeper, and the lower-grade workers of Pakistan all shared the same tragedy. They are not considered human beings anywhere. They work in the same office, the same street, or the same factory for 30 years, yet no one knows their names. If they fall sick, another sweeper, another peon, another guard replaces them. And the boss never even asks why Aladita, Muhammad Jamil, or Joseph hasn't come to work. Big people remain unaware of their existence and their problems. The neighborhood has never asked the name of the janitor who comes early morning to clean the street and drains before we wake up. We never ask the name of the van, bus, or taxi driver whom we see every day. And when he doesn't come, his son or brother replaces him. But we never ask what grief he is suffering. We forget that whether a mother is a peon or a chairman, she is still a mother. And if she dies, her child feels exactly the same pain we do. For us, they are just a gardener, a cook, a guard, a peon. Whether their names are Muhammad Bashir, Allah Dita, or Joseph, we only see their job title. We never think that these people also have a heart, that they feel happiness and sadness exactly like we do. I often wonder, whom do they tell their sorrows to? Because today, even horses don't exist for them to whisper their pain to. If only we could begin from today learning the names of those people whose names no one ever asked, people whom no one ever considered human.